All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do, kind of damage we can do for tonight's flight. Beautiful Dash 8 from Majestic in P3D. I'm going to be flying from San Jose to Burbank. Filed on PE, so let's just get started. No time like the present. Sorry, I'm just pulling up my flight plan here. Alright, Terminal Alpha. Here we go.
Bank angle.
TCAS system test OK.
Alright, so just checking everything here. That's not what I wanted to do for the view, but that's okay. I'll figure this out in a second. There we go. Okay. Just looking at my flows, making sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, so landing Burbank is 778. I'll go ahead and set that now. Yeah, 749er is pretty good. Let's do the number 1 first. Number 2.
San Francisco clearance, Alaska 1896, looking to pick up our clearance to Vegas.
Alaska 1896, San Francisco clearance. Good evening. Clear to Las Vegas Airport, stick 3 departure, Intel transition. Then is filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain a 10,000.
Okay, that looks good.
Squawk 2655.
Alright, we're cleared to Vegas, stick 3, Intel transition, then is filed, climb via the SID.
Altimeter
accept
29908.
10,000, and squawk
Visual
2655
approach
for
runway
Alaska
12 left,
1896.
12 right, in use. Departing runway 12 left.
Alaska 1896, read back correct.
Read back all runway assignments
Amendment to your
and hold
initial
short
altitude
instructions.
as well. Maintain
All
3,000
VFR
on
departures,
departure. Expect,
contact clearance
expect
delivery with
runway
your
28
aircraft
left for
type,
departure.
initial heading, and requested cruise altitude.
Alright, we'll go up to
Advise
3,000.
on initial
We'll
contact
expect
you have
28
Yankee.
left for
Norman
Alaska
Y. Mineta San
1896.
Jose INTL
Alaska
information
1896,
Yankee.
read back correct.
2353 Zulu. Wind, 170 at 17. Gust 20. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. Few clouds at 8,000. 10,000 scattered. Temperature to 1. Dew point -8. Altimeter 29908. Visual approach runway 12 left, 12 right, in use.
Okay, so we have Yankee and altimeter 29908. Let me go ahead and put that in now. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to go down my flow here, did the test. I usually do this after.
And San Fran
Get my
clearance,
clearance,
Alaska
that's fine.
1896.
Alaska 1896, go ahead.
I don't see the stick 3 off at 28 left, so is it just vectors to Intel from departure up?
I'm sorry, it should be the Wesla 3 departure. So, sorry, reprogram Wesla 3 departure, Intel transition, and then climb via
For
the
some
SID,
reason I
except
didn't
maintain
see it do
3,000.
the test. Sometimes it doesn't take
Okay, perfect. We'll change
the
it over
auto
to the Wesla,
feather
and
test.
we'll climb via the 6 up 3,000, Alaska 1896.
Alright, power levers. Okay, now it's doing the test. There we go. Oh, it says
Alaska 1896, roger, read back
in
correct.
progress. Okay, good. So, auto failure test is going. Power levers disconnect. Condition levers cut off. Emergency brake is on. Comms are set. Elevator trim are set. Those are good. And set up my FMS. So, before I set up my FMS, I'm going to actually get my clearance. So, today from San Jose, clearance is actually on 118.0. I'm already on 118.0. Go ahead and set the ground in there while I'm here. And that's going to be 121.7. San Jose clearance, Alaska 3494 is IFR to Burbank.
Alaska 3494, San Jose clearance, good evening. Clear to Burbank Airport, Techie 3 departure, eBay transition, then is filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 5,000. Squawk 5150.
Alaska 3494 is clear to Burbank via the Techie 3 eBay transition. Climb via the city, except maintain 5,000. Squawk 5150.
Alaska 3494, read back correct.
I love the 5150. Alright, so I'm already going to go ahead and put the clearance in, or I mean the ground in now. We'll set tower. It's just 124.0. Get that ready now. Oops. Okay, that's set. We're going to go ahead and set our squawk code. 5150. My favorite squawk code of all time. It's kind of funny because he gave it to me one time and it just was by accident, and I'm like, hey man, I just like the squawk code, and I was telling him why, just because that what it meant and stuff like that. Alright, put that in there. And it's not really what I wanted to do, dang it. Okay. Alright, so what I want to do is set that here, expand that now. Put this in TA only. Alright, so we're good there. 5150, we're set. Alright. Nav here. I'm going to go ahead and put this into nav as well. Actually, let's put this into doors. Make sure our doors are open. I mean, are closed. Alright, that's good. We're good there. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up the FMS. Should be fairly simple to do. And SJC. And then K Burbank. Alright, one thing real quick. Alright, back to what I was doing here. Depart, we're going to be departing 12 left, most likely, via the Techie 3. And not sure why it doesn't do the transitions correctly, but that's okay. We'll just do that. We'll do that manually, no problem. Excuse me. So basically, so we have so Nevs, Techie, 13,000 or above. That's good. Then after that, it should be the Valerie. I don't know exactly how to say that, but I should know what that means, but I don't. And then eBay transition. So and I know why that's labeled that for eBay, the company that's based here, San Jose. Alright, so let's go back. So that looks good, and that's our only restriction. So we're going to climb via the city except maintain 5,000, but that's fine. So we're set here. We'll go over this departure in a minute. So from eBay, then it's as filed. Which is going to be to actually, I'm going to go ahead and put in my arrival first. It says expect 1-8 for this arrival, so we'll put that in now. It's going to be the Rocker 1, which is 4. And I'm going to do the purple transition. So that's 2. And then I just expect some kind of, we'll do the ILS Yankee.
San Francisco
For 08,
ground,
so
Alaska
that's
1896, ready to
Put
taxi
that in
2
now.
left.
Alaska 1896, San Francisco ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot 1, Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, and runway 1 right at Foxtrot 1.
I'm just going to take a look quickly at...
Alright, Alpha 1, Foxtrot 1, Foxtrot, cross runway 28 left and 28 right at
ILS
Foxtrot
Yankee
1
here,
Alaska
and that's,
18.
we can figure out, oh, it's a good
Alaska 1896, cross runway 1 left and runway
there.
1 right at Foxtrot 1.
Sorry about that. 1 left, 1 right, Foxtrot 1, 1896.
So if we look here on our route, So the rocker 1, okay. So let's just take a look at where that ends. Rocker 1. So let's read this. So Burbank from Ivan's track to Mikey at 5,000. Expect ILS localizer 08. Okay, so Mikey. Alright, from Mikey basically is probably where we're going to get from there. I would say a good transition would be obviously from Mikey. That's right there. Alright. Enter. I almost missed that. Alright. Looks good. Alright, so let's just go ahead and we need to add burglar in our waypoint here. So from eBay, let's go ahead and pull this off. Alright, so from eBay, we have filed burglar and then FLW, which is, sorry, I gotta look this up. What's FLW is fellows, so burglar and fellows. So we're just missing those 2 points here, so we're going to go burglar. No. I don't know why I call it burglar, but it's burgle, whatever. Alright, so that's good. And then from there it's going to be to fellows, FLW. So, FLW. And accept, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of the no link here, delete that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just go through all our flight plans. So we're going to climb direct to Nevis and then to Techie at 13,000 or above via the Techie 3 departure. And then to Valerie and then to eBay. From eBay we're going to hit burglar, and then to fellows, and then we're going to start our arrival via purple. And let me just look at this. So purple at under flight level 220. Alright, that's good. And 280 knots, which we won't be doing. That's kind of weird because this arrival doesn't say it has to be. It doesn't say anything about being turbo props or not, but it's telling us to be at 280 knots at purple, which it's not doable by us. So I'm not sure exactly what the deal is on that. So XTEL or XL is 190 or below. Okay, so below, we're going to be at 17,000, so we're good on that. Okay, so, and then Uto 16,000 or below, Trav at 15,000 or below, and then Roker at between 11,000 and 12,000. And it's in there. I wonder if I go. Oops. Alright, so Roker. I think this needs to be. I'm not really sure how to put in the. Let's see. Let's go below. Let's go 12,000. Nope. Let's see here. So it says at 12,000. Maybe that's just how you do it. You put in the two markers for 12,000, 11,000. I think that might be the way. We'll look at that when we get closer. All right, then from Roker, we're going to hit Zeppi or Zep. That's probably Zeppi at 9,000 to 10,000. Okay, that's fine. Ivan's at 8,000 or above. That's checked. Then Mikey at, yeah, see, they put 8,000 or above. They put it in twice. And then Ivan's at, or sorry, Mikey at 7,000. I would expect vector, so I'm going to leave that or the no link in there. That's fine.
San Francisco Tower, you Alaska 1896 coming up to a 28 left at Foxtrot.
So,
Alaska 1896 San Francisco Tower, wind 210 at 11, runway 28 left, cleared for
so
takeoff.
from Mikey, we're going to be
Clear for takeoff 28 left, Alaska 1896.
from there vector down to, sorry, Silex, and that's Silex. So from Silex, we should be 3,700 or above. That's checked. And then we'll just send 3,000 to intercept a Buddy. Alright, Buddy, it's, well, it says 2753. It's kind of weird. This should actually just be 3,000. Oops. There. That looks good. Alright, we're set. So let's put our fuel. So block fuel aboard is 4276. Trip fuel, actually we don't have to put that in there. We'll just put in our zero fuel weight, that's good enough. At 44,200. Enter, gives us our gross weight, that's all we're looking for. So we're set there. So now we can go ahead and exfil our flight plan and our fuel plan. Alright, that looks good. We'll put that on nav. We'll put this on flight plan and alright, so that's done. Alright, so we're done, and before start flows, I gotta set the V speeds. I'll just kind of do it the easy way here. The Lua script.
Alaska 1896, contact NorCal departure.
Over to departure 1896.
Okay, those are set. Escape hatch is closed.
Alaska 1896, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and
Checked.
maintain flight level
Circuit
190.
breakers checked on my side. I'll check on his side as well. Those look good. Alright, flight control guidance system. So our departure is from climb heading 126 to 570 feet. So we're going to go 126 here. Okay, and then direct cross. Alright, sorry, wrong. Okay, 126 to 500, and then direct to Nevis, then track 115 to cross Techie at or above 13,000 thence. Okay, altitude we are going to set for 5,000. Alright, that's checked. And heading mode is on. Nav source again is in FMS, that's checked. Alright, looking good there. Alright, nose steering is off. That's good. Emergency brake pressure checked. Alright, looks good. Power levers, disc, and condition levers cut off. Alright. And then the first officer would check his circuit breakers, fuel lights off, seatbelt signs on. And ELT's armed, so those are all done. Good to go. Before start checklist, originating check flows complete. Gear pins. Gotta make sure that their gear pins are stowed, checked. Pre-flight checks complete. External and APU is on and checked. Circuit breakers checked. Escape hatch closed. No steering is off. Flight guidance control panel set. Fuel quantity is actually 3,000. That's not right. Okay, something's not right on that. Because we should have, let me just check this again. We should have for fuel 4.3, and we do not have 4.3. Alright, let's load this thing up again. I'm not sure what happened here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Fuel's checked. Looks good there. And that's why you look at that. Okay, so that could have been a problem for sure. Fuel quantity checked. Hydraulic 3 pressure checked. Let's go ahead and just check that. Alright, looks good.
Alaska 1896, contact Oakland Center
Emergency breaker
127.45.
and power levers disc. Oh yeah, we already did all that. Oh yeah, this is actually the checklist. Power levers disc, fuel cutoff. Emergency lights armed, fasten seatbelts on. Departure briefing is completed. Alright, doors are shut, masters.
Alaska 1896, Oakland Center, Roger. Climb and maintain flight level
Anti-collision lights
310.
coming to red. Let's go ahead and get some lights going here. That looks a little bit too much. Okay, that's good for me. Alright, let's just check our... We are on... Alright. 121. Sounds like ground Alaska 3494 request push onto Zulu.
Alaska 3494, San Jose ground, pushback approved onto Zulu. Expect runway 30 right.
Proof for Zulu 30 right. Expecting for Alaska 3494. Alright, why did it just change on me? Son of a bitch. No. Alright, gosh darn it. Alright, so that's fine. We can just change that real quick. So I'm going to go nose right, tail left. So now while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and switch my flight plan. A 30 right instead, so...
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, so we're going to review that again. So we're going to climb, remove the GPU. Okie dokie. Alright, so again, if we're going to go 30 right, we're going to climb heading at 306. Let me change that now. 306, and then a right, then direct across Milpitas at or above 900 at or above 900 at or below 230 knots. That's fine. Then a right turn direct to Spence. Okay, And then at 5,000, then track 1 through 5 to
Departure
cross
check
Techie outer
completed.
buttons. Okay.
Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
So we got
Commencing push. All engines clear.
just look
Start
here.
that
So
wheel.
Milpitas, Spence, and then Techie. Yeah, make sure we're. So from Techie. Alright, we got to get rid of this. Alright, no problems. Alright, we're looking good there. So that's fine. Alright, engine start checklist to the line. Battery masters are all on, checked. Doors refueling closed and out. Anti-collision is on red, checked. Below the line, APU bleed is off. We're not going to use the APU for the start. And then the engine. Good. Wait till we get back and then we'll start. Alright, let's check and see if it's changed from Zulu real quick, because that was the last thing we heard. So now we have Alpha. Alright. So Alpha is giving us wins 17011 now. Alright, so we have Alpha.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Alright, clear on 2. Alright, start engine 2.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
Alright. Good start on 2. Start engine number 1.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yep. Alright, good starts. Face protection as required. Alright, full rudder travel tested, checked. Alright, my map set. Display set to map, that's checked. Alright, after start flow for the first officer, transponder is as required. We'll look at first officer, transponder is set. Flaps 5. Engine rating in top, 90 checked. Alright, then he's gonna put the tanks pumps on. The standby hydraulic pressure and PTU controller on. He's gonna check the standby number 3. Okay, looks good. And then he's gonna do the bleed airflow and the pressure. After start checklist. External APU is off, is checked. Flap setting 5 indicating checked. Main bus ties off, checked. Ice protection is as regarded. Rudder travel, full travel. Rudder actuation test completed. Noticeable steering is coming on, and that's good to go. Auto feather is coming on. Engine rating in top checked. Batteries checked. Flaps 5 indicating 5. Aux standby. PTU pumps on. Hydraulic pressure quantity is checked. Hydraulic 3 number and elevator checked. Good to go. Caution warning lights are all out except for the parking brake, which is fine. Altimeters set 299 or 8. 70 feet, 298, 70 feet checked. Standby is 298 as well. Ice protection test is completed. Alright, we're going to call for taxi now. San Jose's ground, Alaska 3494 with Alpha, request taxi.
Alaska 3494, runway 30 right, taxi via Zulu Alpha 1.
34 right via Zulu Alpha 1, Alaska 3494. Alright. Alright, one thing I do need to do is get some window heat going here. That stupid thing. And taxi light coming on. Get our vents open as well. Clear on the left and clear on the right. Alright. Here we go.
Number 765 Foxtrot Golf NorCal departure. Good evening. Cleared from the Livermore Airport to Santa Monica Airport. As filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 210. 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.35. Squawk 6445. Hold for release. That will be 5 Foxtrot Golf, read that correct. How soon until you're ready for departure?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, never mind.
I'll be 5 Foxtrot Golf, enter time 0139er, clearance void if not off within 3 minutes, released for departure.
quick brief. I mean, just a quick overall takeoff. We're going to take off, climb at heading at 306 to 570 feet, then direct to crossing Milpitas at or above 900 feet, and then right turn direct to Spittens at 5,000 feet, and then on track 125.
765 Foxtrot Golf,
Cross
NorCal
Techie at
departure
or
right
above
down.
13,000. That's what is planned.
Malibu 5 Foxtrot Golf, radar contact 2 miles west of Livermore Airport, open altimeter 2998, climb and maintain 6,000.
Alright, stupid taxi. Alright, a little bit shaky on that. It doesn't want to stay straight very well. Don't know why it's like that. Stop here, use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back before I depart.
Malibu 5 Foxtrot Golf, contact NorCal departure 120.905.
Okay, before takeoff flow, trims are set.
Number 765 Foxtrot Golf, NorCal departure under, climb and maintain flight level 1900. Malibu 5 Foxtrot Golf,
Okay,
proceed direct to
good.
Noach, rest of route unchanged.
Flaps, takeoff warning, or flaps, sorry, flight on the spoilers, wing lights coming on, they're already on actually. Put those on, I'm going to go ahead and flip that down to white, and I'll flip these on as soon as we get to our clearance. Transponder's on, control lock, let's going to go ahead and release that. First officer normally would do that. Flight controls checked, free and correct. It's good. Radar is going to go into terrain. And we'll put the radar on. Looks good. Alright, we're set. And fuel on board is 4,070. That's checked. Before takeoff checklist. Notification received. Takeoff briefing complete. Cabin PA announced. Condition levers to maxed. Trim set. Takeoff warning tested. Flight controls free and correct. Flight taxi is in flight. Radar trained as required. Transponder is alt and on. Okay, takeoff before takeoff checklist. Below the line, bleeds going to min. Checked. External lights coming on. Runway 30 right. Alright, so let's go ahead and change to tower, and we can expect departure frequency 121.3, so we'll get that ready to go for departure. Okay, that's ready to go. San Jose Tower, Alaska 3494, ready for departure 30 right.
Alaska 3494, San Jose Tower, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 170 at 11.
Cleared for takeoff 30 right, Alaska 3494. Alright, we are set. Clear on the left and clear on the right, hopefully. And here we go. Alright, check IR's coming off for a second. Thrust set. $80 knots, check. Okay, V1, rotate. Alright, positive rate, gear coming up. Yeah, we're climbing pretty fast here. Majors just stutter. I love that.
Don't sink.
Yeah, the stutter just causes that. Okay.
Don't sink.
Can actually go flaps up now. Alright. Autopilot coming on. Gonna go indicated airspeed. That looks pretty good. So we're looking for Milpitas, and then basically, and then a right turn back to Spence. We can go ahead and go nav mode now.
Alaska 3494, contact NorCal departure.
No, heading mode, heading mode. Nope, 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 nope. Going to departure, Alaska 3494. That didn't, it wanted to make me turn left. Crazy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my heading mode here. Soka departure, Alaska 3494, 4,000 climbing 5,000.
Alaska 3494, NorCal departure, radar contact.
Okay, we got out select coming up. Okay, getting a little bit fast. It didn't register us as crossing Milpitas, which is not all that great for the autopilot, but that's okay. Use heading mode. can also go direct to now. Spence at 4. Enter. Alright, that's set. So now we can use navigation mode. So now we're in LNAV out.
Alaska 3494, climb and maintain 17,000.
Up to 17,000, Alaska 3494. Alright, we've been cleared up to our assigned altitude here. So we're going to go ahead and we'll set this for about 190 and 17,000. Okay, alt select. Okay, so we're in LNAV, indicated climb at 190, alt select. Okay, so next we can go ahead and put it in 900. There's set there. After takeoff checklist, run that in just a second here. Alright, so the after takeoff flows are as follows. Landing gear up and off, flaps 0. Power set, auto feathers coming off. Aux standby, PTU pumps off. Engine temps, pressures checked. That all looks pretty good. Pressure's all good. Cabin temps and pressures checked. And actually, we can put this back on.
American 343, Albuquerque Center, roger. For direction of flight, recommend flight level 330 or 310.
Ice protection is as required. Don't need any just yet.
American 343, roger. Descend and maintain flight level 310. I'll show that as your new final.
Alright, looks good. Passing 10,000, we can go ahead and turn the landing lights off. You know what's weird is it's kind of odd here. Because my flight plan here is showing to Nevs. I never made it there, so.
Alaska 1896, contact LA Center 133.55 Solo.
Not sure why that still thinks it's going to Nevs.
Remember 5 Foxtrot Golf, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
Alright.
Number 765 Foxtrot Golf, Oakland Center, climb and maintain
So
level 210.
we'll do a fuel check at Techie, and what can we expect at Techie? We should expect 3.4. Alright, we got ice detection detected. We'll go ahead and put our ice on. I don't know why I don't see any moisture in the area, but whatever. And we're only at negative 11. Alright, coming up on our cruising altitude of a low 17,000. That means we're going to have to be given altimeters the whole way. That's going to kind of suck, but that's fine. Okay, leveling off. We'll pull condition levers back to 850. Check our speed. Okay, currently LNAV, ALT, and 17,000. And we'll just maintain a good speed here. I'm going to let it climb on the speed here for a little bit. Alright, so coming up on Techie now. And we're looking for 3.4 and also our top of climb at 3.5. We're at the top of climb, so we're still doing good. So right now we're at 3.490. So yeah, we got we're actually excellent on our fuel planning. All right, let's go ahead and switch.
Another 2634 kilo Fresno clearance on request, standby.
To weather. I'm gonna get this thing up to, I don't know, about 270. And then I'll control the throttles from there. If it'll even get that high. Okay, so our next checkpoint is Valerie.
So Cessna 34 kilo cleared to Hayward Airport, Yosemite 2 departure vectors to join Victor 230. Then as filed. Maintain 8,000, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 2607.
Okay, speed's coming up nicely.
Cessna 34 kilo, read back correct.
We should expect sometime after Burglar a switch over to Los Angeles Center. I keep calling it Burglar. It might just be called Burglar. Burgle. I don't know. So, planning our approach, I'll go ahead and just, you know, I got time here, I'm going to go ahead and start doing stuff like that. I'm expecting the 08 ILS Yankee, so I can go ahead and start putting in my frequencies and all that kind of good stuff. So I'll put that in there now. So that's my ILS for 08. I'm going to put in the missed approach is climbed 1800, then a climbing right turn to 4600 and heading to 210. And VTU VRDME radial 086 2VTU VRDME and hold. So with that said, I'm going to put my backup. I want to put it in nav 2, the VTU, which is Ventura 108.3. No, 108.2.
Cessna 2634 kilo ground runway 11
Just in case
right,
something
taxi via
happens to
Bravo
our
8
nav.
Bravo.
So 108.2, and I'm going to also put in the radial. The 086. I'm just looking here. Hold on. I'm looking on the approach plate here now. So it says climb to 1800. Oh, okay. I'm looking at something wrong here. All right, so climb to 1800. Then a climbing right turn to 4600 on the heading of 210. And then VTU VOR DME radial 186. Okay, I see where that is. All right. To the VTU. Okay, I got you. All right. So I'm gonna put in 186. That's when we know we're gonna go direct. From once we're on this radial, we'll go direct to VTU.
Okay, 3494, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
28.7 Alaska 3494. 28.7. It's hard to see this control knob sometimes. Oakland Center, Alaska 3494 17,000.
3494 Oakland Center, Roger, Monterey, altimeter 3000.
3000 Alaska 3494. Can't even see this thing here. Alright, so... Alright, and then if we have to hold at Ventura, we're definitely going to do a parallel hold on the inbound 131, so no problem there. It'd be kind of fun just to do it, but I don't know if I have time for all that. Alright, so next checkpoint is, or next waypoint is eBay. So we can expect, I hate when I click outside of the sim that I don't hear half the sounds go away, which is very strange. So it'll be 2.8 on our fuel situation at eBay. Alright, engine instruments are all in the green. Everything looks good. We got the ice detection detected. We have and all set up. We're good to go there. Looking good.
Twin Cessna 2634 Kilo Fresno Tower, Roger. Wind calm, runway 11 right, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, we can go ahead and set to our seatbelt signs. Give a little cruise announcement here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. For sudden nicely in the cruise, I'm looking good for an on-time ride.
At some point I'm going to do my own,
Service has begun, serving choice of
just for the fun of it.
refreshments. If there's anything else you require, please ask our flight attendants for assistance. Once again, on behalf of the entire flight crew, we hope you enjoy the rest of the flight.
2634 Kilo, contact departure. We're 2634 Kilo, Fresno departure, afternoon radar contact. Fresno altimeter 29er. The 47332 San Francisco clearance. Sorry, say again your question? Generally, if you request vectors to final, we're going to vector you outside of an approach, the final approach fix at least. I mean, you can always request a particular point on an approach if that's what you're requesting. I'm just kind of confused with your question still, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we'll always vector you at least 2 miles outside that generally if you're requesting vector deployment.
Every time I click out of the cockpit, it screws me, so it just makes that noise. I mean, it takes away that noise, so sorry about that. Anyways. Just looking at my flight here.
We're 2634 Kilo, turn left heading 010, when able to clear directly Clovis VOR.
Alright, so we will... So right at Burglar, or just before Burglar...
American 343, contact Albuquerque Center 134.
We should be going to... so yeah, so just before...
American 343, Albuquerque Center, Roger, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
So on my arrival here... I expect to be at purple at 220, which I'm below 220, so I'm already there, I'm fine there. So U2 is my... the only thing I need to be descending by, which is quite a ways away, so we're looking pretty good. Looks like we're getting a little bit lower on fuel at this leg. I think it was 2.8. eBay showing 2.8, and I'm at 2.8 now. You know, one thing I need to keep an eye on is my is my coordinated flight. I gotta pay attention to that in this plane for sure there. That looks pretty good.
American 343 contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
Almost forgot my call sign. 3494 is mine. Okay. I'm expecting to switch over here in the next couple minutes to Los Angeles Center. I don't know if I'll get 133.55 necessarily because I don't think I'm high enough for that.
43 Albuquerque Center, Roger.
I'm going to put it in there anyways, just in case. No harm, no foul. Okay, so I'm just getting ready to cross eBay, and I'm at, yeah, I'm 40 pounds less than what my plan was, so it's, to me, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. So maybe we'll do another check at Fellows 2.5.
American 343. Looks like they're landing runway 3s today. Will that work for you? Yeah, they're kind of on the fence as whether or not they were landing 26 or runway 3. But yeah, I imagine we can squeeze you on runway 26. American 343, Roger. I'll forward that request to.
Alright, we should be getting
altimeter 3013 across Pearly at maintain
a frequency change any minute.
Alaska 3494, contact the Los Angeles Center 135.5.
35.5, Alaska 3494. Good night.
On departure, fly runway heading, radar vectors Quang, as filed, maintain 3000. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 2773. Quebec, the squawk is 2773. Skype 9 Quebec, read back correct.
Los Angeles Center, Alaska 3494, 17000.
Alaska 3494, Los Angeles Center. Thank you. Descend via the Rocker 1 arrival.
We'll descend via the Rocker 1 arrival, Alaska 3494. So what I want to look at now is something near Fellows. I'm surprised. I would expected an altimeter reading back when I checked in, but I didn't get one, which is fine. So I can go. I'm just looking for an airport's. Looking for the closest airport, and I could just check that real quick.
Quebec Center, Bravo
Fukuyama doesn't
ground.
really have an
You're
ATIS, I
requesting runway 15 left.
don't think, but let's just take a look.
Go igniter, Quebec runway 15 left, taxi Charlie.
Yeah, they don't. So they have an AWAS. I'm not going to use that. Now, what I can do is just, I'll get my Bob Hope ATIS information. We'll use that. I just leave my altimeter set the way it is now until I get close.
Journey 1, Tango Bravo, runway 20 right, clear for the option.
So currently Bob Hope is in Romeo. Winds 1404 knots, that should be fine. The altimeter is 3000, so I'm already set for it anyways. So we're looking good. So I've been cleared to descend via the Rocker 1 arrival. So really my next descent is I'm just going to descend via U2 at 16,000. So I mean, really, I could just put that in now for the fun of it here. Just get. We're going to go number 4 and enter. 16,000 is already set. I'm going to go ahead and use. Since it's only 1,000 feet, I'm going to use 1,000 feet per minute. So we basically got the VNAV arm for that. So after U2, I could be at Travis below 15,000. It's already set in my neck, so that'll be fine.
Go 519, Lundberg Tower, wind 3008, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
So I'm pretty sure I got my VNAV pass all the way down to 7,000 at Mikey. So I think we're good there.
Alaska 1896, thank you. Clear visual approach, runway 6 left, establish final contact tower, 119.9er. Let's get 1896 at 119.9, 119.9er. Sky Igniter 898, Quebec Santa Barbara Tower, wind 260 at 7, runway 15 left, clear for takeoff.
.5. We'll just put that in for the ATIS anyways. Alright, we'll check what is our planned so our planned weight is 45, pretty much 46,000. So if, whoops, that's not what I meant to do, my bad. Alright, 46,000, I'm going to look at my speed. Chart here, so we're going to do a flaps 5 landing and 46,000 is right in between, so our V approach is going to be 123 And go around will be 113.
Aerisco 519, contact SoCal departure.
0, ILS, runway 8 in use. Landing and departing runway
Gagnator
8.
Quebec, contact
VFR
departure.
aircraft state direction of flight. All aircraft read back full short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have golf. Burbank Airport information. Hotel 0315 Zulu. Wind 163 at 4. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition. Ceiling 11300.
Aerisco 519, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Dew point -3. Altimeter 3000. ILS.
Gagnator 8 Quebec, Cinnabar departure, radar contact. Alaska 1896 Las Vegas Tower, wind calm. Runway 1, correction, runway 26, left, clear to land. Journey 1, Tango Bravo, runway 20 right, clear for the option.
Los Angeles, Malibu 765, Foxtrot Gold, flight level 210.
Malibu 765, Foxtrot Golf, Los Angeles Center, thank you.
I have ice detected now, but I don't. I'm assuming. Well, let me just look at the. Look at Burbank again. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with. Yeah. So temperature is 19 and dew point's -4. That's not gonna have any problems there. So That's why I didn't do the higher reference speeds. When I was looking at my flap settings. So I'm going to go ahead and set these in now, 123 and 112. I just want to see real quick what this little SimConnect Lua does and what gives me. I'm just going to check each one. I'm going to see what the different required flaps and stuff like that are. So it gives me 122, 122. That looks pretty good. Alright. Let me try configuration number 2 and see what that changes.
Aerisco 519, contact Los Angeles Center, 128.6.
So that gives me a 117.
Gagnator 8 Quebec, turn left.
So
Heading
if that's 118,
085 when able clear direct Camarillo VOR.
that is probably a flaps 10, okay. Or wait, that's probably a flaps 15. I don't know why I looked up flaps 5 landing for me, because I'm going to do a flaps 15.
Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Okay, I'm going to look at
Or 81 Juliet Sierra, SoCal
what
approach
configuration
Baltic,
number 3 is. That way I can tell.
Or 81 Juliet Sierra, squawk 3202, IDAM.
That gets me at 112. And that's 15. Okay, there is no VRUS speeds for flaps 35, I don't think. Or V approach, and that's why. Okay, so we'll do flaps 15, and that should be right around 108. And 112, yeah, 112, 112, it looks pretty good. I'll do it again when I get closer and see what happens.
2 miles east of Gillespie Airport.
I can go ahead and arm VNav now.
maintain appropriate vehicle altitudes. You said you were inbound for Gillespie.
So I got VNav alt select and, or sorry, LNav alt select and VNav armed.
Your radar contact to 1
So basically what's going to happen is once it gets to the top of the descent, it's going to descend at 1,000 feet per minute to make U2 at 16,000.
San Diego altimeter 3002 and confirmed destination is Gillespie Airport.
And here we go. So we're going to do a nice slow
1 Juliet 0, no
descent.
problem. And what's your
Pull back the
aircraft type?
throttles a little bit.
H1 Juliet Sierra, thank you. And you do have weather for Gillespie.
Alright, so descent altimeters are checked, fuel balance checked.
Air Mesco 519.
10:45 each side, pressurization
3.55.
set. We have it at, yeah, looks good, checked. Pressure, cabin announcement, we can go ahead and turn this landing fasten seatbelt sign on though. Alright, cabin announcement has been done, fasten seatbelt sign, approaching and landing briefing is completed. Sent. We'll start below the line at 10,000.
Aerisco 519 Los Angeles Center, climbing maintain flight level 360.
It says be YouTube at 270 knots, so I'm actually pretty close to being there now, so that's fine. And then rocker should be 250 knots. Alright. So now let's see if this thing is, I'm still in VNav path, which is good. I want to be at 5,000 feet now. Right, come on, where's my mouse? Or 15,000 feet, I mean. That's set. Alright, VNav path is continuing. And I can actually be at rocker. Let's go to 12,000. Let's see what happens here.
Alaska 1896, taxi to terminal via Alpha 6. Bravo 6, Charlie, cross runway 25, correction, cross runway 26 right at Alpha 6. Remain this frequency. Have a great day.
Okay, I'm going to pull back the speed just a little bit.
Sure. H1 Juliet Sierra, Gillespie Airport, 12 o'clock, 8.5 miles, reporting site. H1 Juliet Sierra, thank you. Squawk VFR, contact Gillespie Tower 120.7.
Okay, now I got a pitch hold coming up. Alright, what's going on
Tower,
here?
make sure to runway 27 right, clear to land 1260 at 5.
Alright. Alright, so I needed to pay attention to this a little bit more. I was looking down, whoops. I was looking down something else. I'm already... Alright, so let me just set this there. So Zephyr 9,000. So I'm pretty much now just going to pull the throttles back. Get down to 9,000. Yeah, those waypoints came up on me real quick. So I'm looking, so Zep-B at 9,000, if it can, or anywhere between 9,000 and 10,000 is fine. And then Ivan's at 8,000. We should be getting pushed over to some kind of so-called approach. I have on my plate 128.75. I'm not even going to bother because I tend to get something completely different. Okay, I'm still way too high. Let's go ahead and descend a little bit quicker. And I looked down for 2 seconds at my chart, and I noticed I was way too high. So, all right. So Ivan's at above 8,000. We're fine. So we're just 1,000 feet right now above where we should be. So let's go down to 8,000. Alright, we look like we're pretty good on the path. So it only does the next 2 waypoints on the path, it looks like, for some reason. That's fine.
Alaska 3494, contact Sokol approach 134.2.
34.2, Alaska 3494. 34.2. Let's do this quickly. Nope, I need to go out select, so let's go down a little bit. Not that fucking fast. Sorry for the swear. Alright, so 7,000. Circle approach, Alaska 3494, 7,300 descending via the SID.
Alaska 3494, Sokol approach, Burbank altimeter 3000, at your approach request.
Requesting the ILS 08 with the transition of Mikey.
Alaska 3494, roger. Cross Mikey at 7,000, cleared ILS runway 8 approach. At Buddy, contact tower 118.7.
I clear for the ILS 08, maintain 7,000 until established, and we'll contact tower at Buddy, Alaska 3494. I said that completely out of order.
Alaska 3494, just to confirm, it's the restrictions at Mikey. After Mikey, you descend via the vertical profile.
I will maintain 7,000 until Mikey, and then cleared for the ILS 08 approach, and we'll contact tower at Buddy, Alaska 3494.
Thank you. Skag 908 Quebec, contact Point McGee approach 124.7.
We're gonna go flaps 5. So for Mikey, it's gonna be
Beach 1 Juliet Sierra, where are you parked in?
Alright, so for Mikey, we're gonna go to Silex. We're gonna just take this link out.
Beach 1 Juliet Sierra, cross runway 27 left at Alpha, and
So from Silex, we're gonna be
make a left on
descend
Delta.
to
Hold short
3700.
runway 17 at Delta. Skype 908, Quebec, Point McGrew approach, Oxnard altimeter 3002, expect vectors, ILS
Okay,
runway
just a little bit faster
25
than I want to be.
approach,
So,
and climb maintain
tower
3,400.
118.7. We'll get that set in now. Alright, 118.7 is ready to go. So, buddy, I'm going to switch over automatically. Okay, I'm really, really fast here.
Malibu 5 Foxtrot Golf, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
Alright, so after Silex I can send down to 3,000. Okay, I'm still on the LNAV and I should have, sorry, I should have 109.5. 109. Oh, that's why. Dang it.
San Luis Tower, 5x5.
You should always verify this stuff. Now I'm doing it while I shouldn't be messing with this right now.
Malibu 765 Foxtrot Golf, Los Angeles Center, thank you. Malibu 872 Romeo, Santa Barbara clearance, clear to Van Nuys Airport.
Alright, so then Dut, we're going to send down to 3,000 and then Buddy will contact tower.
Maintain 3,000, expect 5,000 once minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 7243.
Alright, so 3,000. Select, let's go ahead and go nav source to nav. We'll go approach.
2,500.
Alright, we're set there. Okay, we captured the localizer and we're on alt, and then we'll have the glide slope to be captured here. So again, our missed approach.
Skag 908 Quebec, fly heading 075.
Our missed approach is going to be climb to 1800, then a right turn to 4600 on the heading of 210.
Skag 908 Quebec, traffic passing
Alright, I'll put that
right
in there
to
now.
left at your 1 o'clock. 4.5 miles northwestbound, altitude indicates 2,200, type unknown.
Okay, alright, flaps 10, gear coming down. It's a little bit early, but that's fine. I need to just prepare myself here.
Beach 1 Juliet.
I never did my landing checklist or approach checklist.
And you can just take Delta straight ahead into the parking or make a right, and that'll take you to the hangars. Have a great night.
Alright, pumps are on. That's all good. That's set.
Cirrus 119 on my Kilo, Santa Barbara. Correction, you're with John Wayne clearance. John Wayne clearance, go ahead.
Nope, don't want to raise the speed here, but let's go ahead. Let's go. Flaps 10. We're gonna go ahead and whoops. We're gonna switch over
November
to
119
tower
on my
now.
Kilo, state aircraft type.
Cirrus SR-20.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get in here.
Cirrus 119
Alright, so we're on the glide slope.
departure, fly heading 230, maintain VFR at or below 2,400 till advised. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4425.
I'm gonna have to wait till she reads this back now. Alright, flaps.
Heading of 230.
Full flaps.
We're going to stay below 2,400. Frequency is 128.1.
4 landing checklist, landing gear down, 3 green.
4425.
Condition levers max, ox standby PTU on, bleeds on, and minimum. Let's go ahead and put those to minimum. That's set.
09 of my Kilo back correct.
Burbank Tower, Alaska 3494 ILS 08. Okay, flaps indicating 118.7. We are on her for
Alaska 3494 Burbank Tower, wind 140 at 4, runway 8, clear to land.
clear to land, 08 Alaska 3494. Alright, we're set, we're clear to land. I somewhat did my landing flows very quickly. When we exit, we're going to exit to the right to the terminal. Alright. Autopilot coming off. I have the airplane. Yeah, we'll just...
1,000.
Sorry, we'll exit somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't matter. To the right there. Alright.
Good evening.
Alright.
At signature flight service.
Yeah, I looked down at my chart here to see where I'm going to exit when I'm on final, which is not a good idea. So, that's definitely something you should never do.
There 872 runway Santa Barbara ground. Runway 15 left, taxi via Charlie.
872 Romeo.
Alright, just a little bit high here.
Left via Charlie.
Airways go 519, cross Meissen at maintain flight level 240.
500.
Alright. I should have put my track hour on a little bit sooner. Just kind of where you transition for visuals there. Oh, I forgot to put my landing lights on. Shit.
Too low. Flaps.
Oh well. That's gonna be bad.
Too low. Flaps.
There's too many things going on. I can't do it now. I can't even reach up there.
Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
I have my flaps out.
November 372 and Charlie IFR.
That was horrible landing, by the way. Yeah, we'll put them on now.
Golf cross Sox at maintain 13,000. Palmdale altimeter 3004.
Alright, flaps coming out.
Yeah, one more time, Northwestern Golf.
Malibu 765 Foxtrot Golf cross Sogs at maintain 13,000. Palmdale altimeter 3004.
This is the terminal right here, so I don't really know.
So exit 13,004 Northwestern.
Guess this is good enough.
Alaska 3484. Just make a right turn there into the terminal, and have a great rest of your day.
Alaska 3494 will make the turn to the terminal from here. Alright.
Who was calling with request?
Alright, that was
Burbank clearance November 372 and Charlie IFR to Las Vegas.
This terminal sucks here, by the way.
Epic 372 and Charlie Burbank clearance cleared to Las Vegas.
I have no idea where. There's no real terminal.
NIC departure Daggett transition.
Hilarious. Okay.
Maintain 4,000.
I'm just going to stop it here.
270 minutes after departure. Departure
parking brake on and do my flows like I should have done.
34.2 and squawk 4163.
Cleared to Las Vegas. Van Nuys 3 departure.
Radars coming off. TCAS.
Flight level 270 10. Frequency
control lock.
2 squawk 4163.
On.
Epic 372 and Charlie, repack correct.
We'll go ahead and feather this. Landing lights, yes, can come off. Same with taxi lights.
San Luis Ground Piper 675 uniform at tower. Request taxi via Alpha for runway 29 or left traffic for the option.
Yaw dampener coming off.
For 8675 uniform, San Louis ground, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha.
Piper 8675 the uniform, taxi to Alpha.
Yeah, no
29er.
need for APU. That looks like pretty good there. Alright, conditioners, we'll bring those back to... Alright, let's see, park and flow, blah blah. Alright, that's all good. Alright, park and flow by the first officer is done. Alright, taxi lights off, emergency brakes parked, nose wheel steering.
Burbank ground, Epic 372 and Charlie ready to taxi from GA parking with information Romeo.
Off. PTU standby pumps off. Power
Epic
levers
372 and
disc.
Charlie,
Condition
Burbank
levers.
ground. You're good
Feather
to depart from
transponder
runway 8.
standby. Fasten seatbelts off. Bleeds men. External power
Runway
is just
372
fine,
and
and lights are off.
Epic 2
Emergency
and Charlie, runway 8,
lights
speed
are coming
Charlie.
off.
Runway via Charlie,
Oops.
372 and Charlie.
And initially, that was just a question to make sure you could accept that runway.
Alright.
Oh, sorry about that. Yes, I can.
They're off. And standby aux main power
Underscore 519, did you
coming
copy
off.
the
That'll be
altitude
it.
restriction at Meissen?
That was not my best approach or landing, seeing that I didn't even do a landing checklist prior. And that was like a massive freaking hit on the landing, so it was really bad. A lot of things that were going on in there that I just didn't have a good flow on. So definitely need to practice my approaches and arrivals a little bit better.
San Luis Tower, Cessna 41903.
That was probably my worst landing ever in this plane, to be honest. Anyways, the passengers definitely have a sore ass from that massive freaking hit, but I think we're all safe at least.
41903 is
that's going to be it for me tonight, and
Southwest,
appreciate watching,
1,000
and we'll
feet,
see you next time.
landing with Victor.
41903, inner left downwind, runway 29er, report midfield downwind.
Left 29er, report downwind